YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. Guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed today. We are going to talk about a couple different coins. We're going to talk about, of course, the market. And I got to let you guys know that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Don't buy anything you see in this video. Just some guy on the internet, guys, not a financial advisor. So let's talk about it. As you guys can see, total market cap coming in at a $2.6 trillion market cap, and fear greed index coming in at a 25, and our market looking like we're just sitting kind of funky, right? Bitcoin coming in at 82. We did drop down to 81 earlier today, but it looks like we're trying to create some kind of support maybe at this 80K range going into this going into tomorrow's news. Really hard to say. Again, Bitcoin's still in a downtrend, right? Still not out of the woods, not by a long shot. As a matter of fact, still down today, like 2% in the past 7 days. Also, still down a bit on Bitcoin. So let's kind of see where we're at also on some of these more micro time intervals and just kind of how Bitcoin is looking going into this evening. You guys could see we have still been creating these lower highs, right? So we can really possibly see a breakdown all the way down and retouch this 75 range, really the 76 range, right? We could drop even below that 78 support that hopefully we have, but we might drop below that. My guess, I already told you guys, rock bottom Bitcoin I feel like is going to be 68K range. Some people think it'll be lower though. Some people thinking like 58. You know, we'll see. Again, we have a big announcement tomorrow. We could create some kind of a double bottom here. Maybe we'll be breaking up above this second Keltner channel on the day chart. But again, it's just been a lot of not breaking out of this day chart. And as you guys can see, now we're creating this nasty shoulder, head, shoulder. This is not the best pattern. And again, if we break this neckline, we're going to see, again, a big drop down, right? And then we're going to have another neckline here. And then, you know, if we drop down below that, then we're going to kind of be in price discovery mode for a little bit, until we hit some resistance, probably would be my guess. Plus, we don't want to be trending underneath this Keltner channel. It's really hard to push up above that because it starts working as resistance. So you could see in the past hour, Bitcoin seeing a little bit of movement, but again, needs to start seeing more volume. Not a lot of trade volume coming in on Bitcoin right now. So that's definitely something that I'm paying attention to, and I'm a little bit concerned with going into tomorrow, just because, again, we have a really weak trend here. And we've seen this thing create rising wedges in the past, and hopefully, again, we're not creating a rising wedge because we're no longer creating higher lows either right here, right? We're kind of breaking down off that. So we got to pay attention to that. Got to be careful for Bitcoin. Let's look at the rest of the market, though, and see how the rest of the market is responding. As you guys can see, let's go check out Ethereum, right? Ethereum coming in at 19K, starting to see a little bit of volume on this pump. I want to know if you guys are bullish on Ethereum or not. Let me know also in the comment section if you are holding Ethereum, if you're bullish on this. It's super speculative, right? Ethereum has been kind of lacking in volume for a long time now. So I'm really curious to know, are you guys thinking that Ethereum can make a comeback? I'm really bullish. I'm really bullish on Ethereum. I do think it needs to see a correction, probably down to like that 1200 level, 1100 level. And then, you know, I do think that Ethereum will have a really good 2025. Also, Solana, another coin that I feel like needs a massive correction. This thing is looking super ugly right now, right? Creating another rising wedge on the 1 day. Our 7-day chart also just creating lower highs, seeing a nasty correction, right? We got to still start picking up in volume. But look, shoulder, head, shoulder also on Solana's 1 month, 1 year, looking like a bear flag here. Yikes. And then on the all-time chart, again, looking like we're just already breaking down on the all-time. So that's something that I'm paying attention to Solana. I'm thinking Solana is going to be somewhere around between like $50 and $75 more than likely. This coin can see some sell-off. And two, I feel like there's a lot of scams on Solana. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of fear and stuff, and people taking profit and stuff like that with the everything that's going on. So let's see also... XRP. Let's check out XRP. A lot of people watch for that XRP TA. As you guys can see, XRP coming in at 226, starting to create a little bit of a wedge here, but not in too much of bad place because, again, we have a falling wedge here too, right? So we have a rising wedge on the one that we have to be concerned about, but we have a also a descending wedge right here, which could be bullish. Maybe we could start breaking up out of this. Again, tomorrow's good. Maybe we could start seeing XRP break up, but again, XRP sitting on some key support right now. If this thing decides it wants to break down, it could see a retest of that $2 range. And I told you guys, if we see a retest of that $2 range, we might be in trouble because this thing might jump off the cliff, right? Didn't have a lot of support back here. Kind of went on a big parabolic run. And everybody likes when their coin goes up like this, but sometimes the coin needs to also correct after it goes up like this. And sometimes, again, it's hard for it to catch support when it just went on a big run and it hasn't created levels of support. So just something to think about. Let's talk about Toshi also, because a lot of people also watched the video for Toshi. As you guys could see, Toshi Coin seeing some price volatility alongside Bitcoin today. Still up in the past 7 days, 18%, but definitely a little bit concerning on the 2 hour here with the volume with going on with Bitcoin. Also 1 hour too, you could see we rejected a little bit here. So definitely paying attention to Toshi Coin, but at the same time, this is a coin that I'm looking to dollar cost average into on this Bitcoin dip. Again, if Bitcoin does decide that it wants to get a little bit cheaper, we might see a little bit of panic in the market. I think that that would be pretty like much a given, right? That we would see panic in the market if Bitcoin decides it wants to drop. And that's just because, again, it's not just Bitcoin, it is the entire world market. So it's not just Toshi, it's not just Bitcoin. And our market is not dead. It's just we need to see correction, right? Bitcoin went from 15,000 in 2023 all the way up to 105,000. And so sometimes things need to correct. They can't just keep going on forever like that. It's not healthy growth. It's just a bubble, and sooner or later bubbles pop, and you, again, don't want to be stuck in the top of a trade if it's like a bubble, right? Like the people that were buying Bitcoin at 105,000. Even though ultimately in hindsight, if it's projects that you are long on, like Bitcoin, right, then it really wouldn't matter if you bought Bitcoin at 100,000 or if you bought it at 70,000, because at the end of the day, you think it's going to go higher, right? And logarithmically on the logarithmic chart here, it has been performing over time. So just like our stock market has been performing over time. I'm long on Bitcoin. I'm long on this space. I feel like cryptocurrency is still very, very small and very volatile, and people really don't even comprehend how small cryptocurrency is. Our entire space is smaller than Apple, but we can have a space that could be as big as a Forex market, I think, with like a 4.2 quadrillion market cap. You know, and some of these coins have big potential, especially things like XRP, especially things like Bitcoin, especially things like Ethereum, especially with ETFs, billionaires interested in this stuff, especially with a reserve. I'm just really bullish on cryptocurrency. I think we're early on it. I'm seeing big institutions buying this stuff when retail is selling, and this is just what happens during accumulation times. You know, now accumulation times do not last just 24 hours. They're not an hour, they're not 2 hours. Sometimes they take time, and some people look at that as opportunity, and some people look at that as the end of the world. But the truth is, these markets take time. So I'm dollar cost averaging. Like I said, I've been saying since the top pretty much that, you know, if we do see lower levels, I'm just looking to buy at cheaper prices, and I'm not over leveraging. I'm not investing my entire paycheck. I'm just dollar cost averaging, like maybe like 20% of my check into cryptocurrency and stocks and other things that can make me money. And then I live off the other 80%. It's not about investing all your money. As a matter of fact, don't invest all your money. It's not a good idea to invest all your money. It's not responsible. It's not good. Nobody would tell you to do that, especially in cryptocurrency, dude. Like, this is so volatile. Don't be betting your rent money and stuff like that. It's not the time to like go all in to anything right now, to be honest with you, ever. So, yeah, in my opinion, it's a great time to be picking up blue chips. It's a great time to be picking up projects that you're long on. Maybe those meme coins that you do think will do well if Bitcoin does decide it wants to have a meme coin cycle in later 2025. I think a lot of people right now are looking for cheaper prices again in those blue chips, because usually blue chips will run first, and then we'll see these memes running later. But some of these memes will be outliers. The ones that have high demand, I believe that people will go to them also just as fast as they go to the blue chips, because they know that it's a smaller market cap. They know that there's going to be a demand. They're going to feel the FOMO of of the altcoin season that's going to be coming. And I do feel like that we're going to start seeing people coming to these meme coins just like they're coming to blue chips. And we could see that in the demand on the 7-day, right? Toshi Coin outperforming a lot of these blue chip coins on the 7-day. So this coin definitely has volume. It's definitely seeing volume, but the market is not seeing volume. And that's the issue. Bitcoin is not seeing volume. So we need Bitcoin to pick it up. Right now, it's not looking super hot. We got to break up out of this nastiness that we're doing here. But again, what's going to happen tomorrow? I think that honestly we could maybe work our way out of this zone, and then tomorrow we'll be sitting in limbo going into that meeting, and then we'll just be at their will of the whales, pretty much. What they want to do as soon as Powell gets up there, we'll start seeing candles printing and people going crazy one way or another. So I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys bullish on tomorrow? Are you bearish on tomorrow? You think the market's gonna print, or do you think that we're not? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you guys are not yet tapped into the Patreon, join over on Patreon, guys. We talk about awesome stuff like giveaways. Also, we have beginner friendly stuff. So if you're brand new to cryptocurrency, it's a great place for you to join in at, guys. We talk about airdrops and stuff like that. So it's amazing. It's amazing. Check that out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.